So, how's it going, guys? It's your boy back at you with another one, and this video is going to be straightforward. It's going to be right in the title. Stasis doesn't need to be nerfed. And honestly, as Destiny players, we deserve more from Bungie than what we actually get. I know a bunch of PvP players are probably like, "What are you talking about? The Dusk Grenade!" right now, and I don't know what to tell you, dude. Like, yeah, I understand the Dusk Grenade frees you for a long time, but do you really think if you're only frozen for 1 second versus 4 it'd make a difference? Either way, you're probably gonna end up dying, dude. It's a good, powerful subclass, and that's what people wanted, was a good, powerful subclass. Because, let's be honest, I don't know the last time I felt powerful in this game. Since they nerfed Nova Warp, Blade Barrage from the helmet, and almost everything else. And I know people are saying, but that's how balance works. It's a balanced sandbox. There's balance and harmony in every inch of it. And honestly, it makes the game boring. We need some sort of chaos in this game, and I think Stasis was the perfect thing to show us Destiny could be better, and Bungie could do better. First off, I'm going to start this. Look at how Stasis is set up. Just look at how Stasis is set up, and how it has a beautiful looking subclass tree. I mean, it completely makes sense in every single way and form. And then you go over to the light subclasses. And yes, it's what a lot of people are used to. And yes, it's good old classic. It gives you a few powers, but haven't you ever wanted to mix up your subclass a little? Try out new things with it, but honestly, you're stuck in one of those 3 trees, which are all generally great trees, but they just don't have that little hit that Stasis can touch. They can't hit that same spot. And Stasis can do that because it is completely integrated into every little thing. The grenades, you hit someone because you have this specific fragment or aspect, they blow up, the grenade blows up, and it spreads. That's not how the rest of them works. They're not integrated like that. They're not made like that. I mean, yeah, they're neat and they're great and what we're used to, and they still are relevant. But they need to be upgraded. Whether that is using the Stasis style of subclasses, which would work, or creating their own for the light. Now, I honestly think what they should do is have us as a community vote on what we are possibly willing to get rid of power-wise in return of better, more complex, more tremendous power in return of the light. Or whether they even want to integrate it in a mission, it needs to change. It's been the same thing for too long. It's been the same thing since Destiny 2 has come out. It needs to be changed. And I hear that there's going to be another darkness subclass coming out in the Witch Queen. So far from what I'm hearing, it's necromancy and or poison, which would be amazing, and this isn't official, you don't have to trust me on this, but this is a possibility, and this is what I've been hearing. But I've also been hearing about necromancy / poison classes coming since Destiny 1. Don't get your hopes up too much, but it would be amazing. It would be amazing, and I think as a community we deserve way more than what we've been getting. They've been giving us the bare minimum, and honestly, the only reason I came back to Destiny during Stasis is because Beyond Light, when it gave us Stasis, it was the first time I have actually liked sitting down and playing this game, probably since Destiny 1. And I have played way more Destiny 2 than I have Destiny 1. I've about, let me go check. I have exactly 431 hours in Destiny 2 and 398 in Destiny 1, which I know compared to other people is not a lot. And yes, I can understand why, because some of you are crazy, but I have another job I do. This whole video thing doesn't make me any money. It's just I like to get my ideas and thoughts out there so people can hear me as well, because I really don't think this is something that can be fixed by nerfing Stasis. I think it's something that has to be uprooted from the ground up and changed on the light side. And it's simply the only way it can happen. These subclasses are just so outdated by now with the subclass tree idea. And like I said, I'm more than willing to get rid of something like... I still think that we should be able to change in between the certain supers we have, of course, but there's certain supers I'm willing to give up. Like, if they decided they wanted to get rid of, I don't know, the laser beam or the lightning beam, yeah, that's fine with me. Don't care about that one. I think I've used that super and part of the subclass maybe a total of 10 times ever, and it's never really that great. It's just okay at best. It might be good for boss DPS. I don't know. I've never tried it. It might even be good in PvP. But honestly, if you're gonna go with Arc, you're gonna go with Tickle Fingers, at least on the Warlock. And this I'm specifically talking about one subclass because that's my main subclass. I feel like since I don't main a Titan or Hunter, that should be up more to the Titan and Hunter mains. I feel like I only play those classes when I really just want to do the raid, or if I just get bored of my Warlock. But I'm a Warlock main, so that's something I feel like me and a lot of the Warlocks I know are personally willing to give up. Even the crazy grenades we have, if they decided they wanted to go with unanimous grenades across all subclasses, I think it could be an interesting idea, change the game up a lot, and I'd possibly be interested in seeing how that could go. But honestly, I don't think they would even need to do that because they have all the grenades made. They really just need to add fragments and aspects to the class. That's really all I could think of. Other than that, I don't really know how else they could fix this problem in PvP. PvE is perfectly fine. Everyone says that for Stasis. It's PvP that's the problem. And I understand your frustration, guys, but I really don't think that nerfing this is going to be a possibility to fix your problem. I think it's beyond that, and at this time, it's literally beyond light. Like, they don't want you using the light. They're making it look weak, obviously, to get sales. But I feel like in the near future, we might possibly have those possible classes getting a nice upgrade, because we don't just deserve them as a community, we need them at this point. It is a requirement, and Bungie always strings us along during this time of year. The Vault of Glass is coming out in May, but this time of year, what do we get? A few new strikes and some new armor? Yeah, that's not really much. So I really hope Bungie's working on something quite nice that'll help those light classes be just as powerful as the new dark class. Either that, or they're going to need to bring the dark class to the old system, and that's not a good thing in my opinion. They should upgrade all the old classes. But yeah, guys, it's been ye old boys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Drop a like, comment, share, and if you still think Stasis needs to get nerfed after this, you're bad at games. Get good, kid. Peace out.